Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live like the richest people on the planet? Where do men like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Warren Buffett lay their heads at night after long days running their multi-billion-dollar empires? What does a palace built for tens of millions of dollars even look like on the inside? To lounge by infinity pools overlooking sprawling estates, display one-of-a-kind art collections worth hundreds of millions, or host lavish parties in ballrooms larger than most houses? Leaving normal lives behind, how do the financial elites live in far-removed laps of luxury? What does $500 million worth of mansions and mega homes actually look like? Today we're taking a tour inside the richest billionaire's $7 billion homes. 10. Elon Musk. Our number 10 slot showcases renowned real-life Tony Stark visionary Elon Musk, who built his fame and fortune by ambitiously disrupting complacent industries through cutting-edge ventures like Tesla, SpaceX, SolarCity, and the Boring Company tunnel drilling firm. While the eccentric workaholic claims he merely rents a small condo at his SpaceX factory headquarters for quick power naps, Musk actually owns several luxury residential homes in Bel-Air, providing both comfortable retreat along with swank venues for impressing fellow moguls, Hollywood celebrities, and gorgeous dates alike, critical for any flashy billionaire bachelor on the make. For example, Musk purchased a spec 20,000 square foot former Gene Wilder Bel-Air estate in 2016 for just over $6.7 million. Hidden down a discreet cul-de-sac, his splendid hilltop area opens through a stone gate into a courtyard filled with exotic floral gardens. The main manor structure with 6 fireplaces and cleverly concealed garage adds an enormous 2-story library and home theater for screening films, playing video games, or watching rocket launch coverage on 3 screens while reclining on fine leather-tiered seating. Sneaking past the oak bar through the professional kitchen, then downstairs we discover a sprawling wellness zone with massage room, gym, steam shower, and sauna, plus full salon station to maintain Musk's dapper jet-setting image. Back upstairs, the airy master suite under 25-foot beamed ceilings reveals spectacular views over Los Angeles through a wall of retractable glass doors, while his or her spa-style bathrooms provide perfect backdrop should our playboy host sneak in romantic trysts between 80 hours work weeks. Outside, the secluded pool house over tropical gardens boasts more screens, a kitchenette with pizza oven and hidden terraces connected by stone pathways meandering physiological heart-soothing aloe vera plants. As we wander past olive trees down towards a subterranean garage housing one of Musk's favorite exotic vehicles, don't be shocked should he suddenly appear offering us a ride in his backyard flamethrower defended moat newly excavated. Despite deriding excessive luxury pursuits on social media, Musk proves here he enjoys creature comforts like any red-blooded mogul. Yet his unique lifestyle vision also values minimalism and clean energy technology over pure ostentation. Roaming his Bel-Air refuge oozing discreet sophistication, one better appreciates the nuanced aesthetics balancing Musk's outer space ambitions with earthly requirement for stylish repose, allowing his brilliant mind to recharge before launching the next multi-billion-dollar startup. 9. Vijay Mallya. Known as the King of Good Times across India, Vijay Mallya constructed his vast liquor and spirits empire off United Breweries and other ventures, eventually rivaling European beverage conglomerates in scale, dominating much of South Asian alcohol production and distribution chains. But his flashy high-roller casino lifestyle also suffered major setbacks from piling debts that Mallya struggled hiding until finally fleeing angry Indian creditors, abandoning Lady Walk Estate, facing extradition calls still unresolved in Britain. Yet, during Mallya's unfettered peak throughout the audacious 2000s, he erected an architectural homage to own wealth along Mumbai's scenic seaside promenade called Lady Walk. Named after his 2 daughters, spread over a sprawling 6,000 square meters overlooking the Arabian Sea, his Mumbai mansion contains 3 massive bungalows adorned by exotic gardens perfect for hosting outrageous Bollywood release galas and Mumbai's most lavish celebrity-filled parties, immortalizing Mallya's tycoon, King of Good Times persona. We stroll through the palatial grounds, once known for non-stop entertainment during Mallya's control. You'll notice a meticulous museum-style displaying of his prodigious classic car collection with over 250 vintage vehicles perfectly preserved, despite salty sea air including Rolls-Royces, Bentleys, Maseratis, also rare McLaren F1S, and Lamborghinis reflecting serious auto aficionado tastes. Each vehicle glistens flawlessly, maintained by the estate's 30-person full-time crew, manicuring the collection and overall grounds to perfection. Exotic palm trees dot the walkways past Olympic-length outdoor lap pools lined by Indian red granite tiles, with sons and daughters of Mumbai's elite frolicking during decades of peak parties and pageantry. We sneak a peek into Lady Walk's private movie theatre, where Mallya no doubt held VIP film previews of his owned IPL cricket franchise matches, while munching fresh popcorn and sipping fine single malts with celebrities and friends. As we exit the plush leather-tiered theatre, studded with IMAX quality sound and screens, wander upstairs into one of the main bungalow wings presenting jaw-dropping Arabian Sea panoramas from floor-ceiling view walls, where Kingfisher CEO no doubt contemplated empire expansion, overlooking fragile magic hour sunsets sinking nightly into Mumbai's chaotic harbour down below, reminding Mallya that dreams can disappear fast without careful balance and perseverance. Despite nearly unlimited means during peak years, troubles mounted from Mallya's impulsive jet-setting lifestyle, ultimately abandoning his creditors, climaxing in a money-laundering court case, still seeking his extradition from Britain to face justice. While observers criticize Mallya's reckless oversight, mismanaging his conglomerate fortunes, none refute Lady Walk's glorious runs as apex hosting arena, where sports superstars like Sachin Tendulkar rubbed shoulders with Bollywood elites and industrial titans, all paying fealty to India's party monarch, holding court nightly alongside Versace-dressed models. Yet years later, walking these silent palatial grounds under hot, humid air, one feels ghosts of good times now faded from scandal, still unable to diminish lingering traces of sweet excess found here, rotting from tropical neglect and offering cautionary warning to future empire builders filled with hubris. 8. Warren Buffett. Sliding into our number 8 slot, lords, none other than revered oracle of Omaha value investing icon Warren Buffett, arguably history's most successful capitalist, generating over $500 billion returns from astutely picking stocks and acquiring selective powerhouse companies woven into his Berkshire Hathaway conglomerate over 70 years. Often called world's greatest investor, commanding fanatical annual shareholders' pilgrimages to Nebraska, the deceptively modest Buffett resides exactly as he did 60 years ago, amazingly still occupying the same unassuming 5-bedroom Dundee, Omaha home bought back in 1958 for only $31,500. Now valued barely over $1 million, an astonishing minuscule ratio of his current near $100 billion net worth. As we walk through this suburban dwelling containing little fancy furniture beyond some cherished mementos of beloved late wife Susie, one immediately senses this wise grandfatherly sage harbors minimal interest in materialism, luxury pursuits, or typical billionaire trappings. For breakfast, Buffett still drives himself to McDonald's, sticking to folksy Midwest roots, despite dominating global finance, unrivaled from his humble Omaha headquarters bursting with over 2 dozen direct phone lines but no personal assistant. Wandering through the wooden-paneled basement study where Buffett pores daily over company reports, stock filings and world news, we glimpse simple office furniture suggesting less important wizards than retired insurance salesmen. Yet on the crowded oak desk, peek at the special direct White House hotline secured only for critical billionaires and legendary elder statesmen whose wisdom even presidents regularly seek for economic perspectives before speeches or crisis decisions. Though endless accolades, documentary profiles and Masters of Universe repute streams toward Omaha requesting precious CEO access, the warm yet guarded oracle mostly deflects attention while crediting good fortune and embracing reputation as your classic clamped-down humble legend. Quite amazing considering Berkshire assets now exceed many mid-sized nations. Buffett has absolutely no intention to ever leave this cherished 60s house filled with fond memories, holiday gatherings, bridge games and grandfatherly moments, still preferring private family time over fancy balls or ripe melon at 5-star restaurants. Outside his bedroom, we notice the only indulgence being a vintage Coca-Cola machine serving ice-cold samples of the sweet elixir. Given Berkshire owns over $22 billion of the beverage icon spanning Buffett's entire career, surely he smiles smugly with each sip, knowing the decades yet ahead to savor his favorite soda. 7. Jeff Bezos. Our number 7 slot belongs to world's richest man Jeff Bezos, who transformed retail and web commerce, expanding Amazon, selling everything imaginable since 1994, garage origins towards capturing nearly 40% all online US sales and 5% total retail, accelerating over the pandemic e-commerce explosion. With a staggering near $200 billion net worth, expanding over $8 billion monthly in 2022, Bezos practically affords buying lavish mega mansions weekly, rivaling royalty. He owns at least $500 million worth luxury residential real estate concentrated along America's exclusive Gold Coasts and major cities. But in February 2020, Bezos secured crown jewel-making California real estate history, dropping record-shattering $165 million, purchasing Eros producer Jack Warner's exquisite 9-acre hilltop Beverly Hills compound, the priciest home ever sold there. This sprawling 1930s Hollywood pedigree estate, deemed Jack's Mountain, provides an ideal showcase, rivaling Hearst Castle for party-hosting West Coast moguls, plus Bezos loves films through Amazon Studios. As we drive up the regal palm tree-lined driveway, eyes feast upon the epic panorama unfolding below, from mountains to ocean under perfect blue skies that attracted Hollywood elite here for generations. The main colonial revival-styled 13,000-square-foot mansion, anchored by a grand 2-story entryway with checkerboard marble floors, leads into cathedral-ceiling entertaining spaces like exquisite library, expansive dine-in chef's kitchen, and plush screening facilities. The lavish master suite upstairs sprawls over separate his and her marble spa bathrooms. Outside we discover covered patios, lounging verandas, plus 2 secluded guest villas joined by rose gardens, citrus trees, and an enormous swimming pool sporting classically styled pool house for hosting events bigger than most mansions. After ogling the legendary terraced lawns once graced by Hollywood titans like Cary Grant and Walt Disney, we sneak out back, noticing extensive new construction. Sources suggest Bezos converting parts into a private 10,000-foot conference facility for hosting secretive Amazon leadership meetings as his empire increasingly dominates global commerce the decade ahead. 6. Bill Gates. Our 6th slot celebrates visionary Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates, who revolutionized personal computing, ultimately becoming world's richest man 13 straight years. As a leading philanthropist operating the Gates Foundation, spending tens of billions advancing healthcare and poverty reduction worldwide, he Footstarter House Backyard. This off-market $100 million double-lot compound deal immediately triggered speculation on Mark's grand plans, consolidating a modern, secured luxury estate worthy Web 3.0 emperor, barricaded against legal snipers and cancellation hordes lurking in coming chaotic years. Previous tech titans like Page, Ellison, and Jobs often assimilated neighboring site-hosting integrated futuristic compounds, melding advanced work plus living spaces, a winning formula Zuck likely replicates given credible insider reports of extravagant underground development plans, including secret tunnels, underground garages, floating conference suites, advanced portal gateways, and 5,000-bottle wine cellar guarded by Mark's feared security teams against all threats, foreign, domestic, plus virtual. Yet, Zuckerberg also escapes towards more pleasurable tropical seclusion, like his stunning off-grid Hawaii hideaway called Kahu'aina Plantation, bought quietly for near $200 million in 2014, sprawling over pristine 750 acres, including 2 untouched beaches, hidden freshwater pools, lush rainforest valleys with exotic wildlife, and misty cloud-veiled volcanic peaks offering ideal backdrop, restoring bodies and minds drained from intense data-driven Silicon Valley battles. One imagines, after long days, pounding adversaries detected on dozens display screens below his expanding fortress lair, Mark unwinds here paddleboarding spectacular Pacific surf, freed from real-world burdens before mastering countless Second Life kingdoms as Earth's undisputed social media emperor. 4. Oprah Winfrey. America's cherished talk show queen and most influential global media icon Oprah undoubtedly reigns our lucrative fourth slot, having risen resiliently from rural poverty towards hosting history's highest-rated program across 144 countries for 25 dominant years, earning over $3 billion fortune entirely from her brand empire. Winfrey revolutionized emotional vulnerability as strength on television, ultimately leveraging fame, launching acting, book club, women's seminars, and even vegan food lines. Having endured abusive childhood and betrayal, Oprah embraces family heritage so real estate acts haven purchased, securing precious memories against gathering storms. She describes her spectacular 42-acre promised land French-styled Montecito compound as Heart Place central headquarters, with concentric lavish European gardens over lively bubbling fountains leading to sunset facing master 14,000-square-foot mansion and extensive guest houses for spiritual recharging with soulmate Stedman sheltered from overwhelmingly public existence. Having painstakingly supervised design over 2 years, exquisite details shine everywhere like custom mahogany doors opening into restored cottages named Harpo and Licorice, celebrating her path from nothing towards billionaire business mogul. These surround skating pond-sized spring-fed lake for private excursions on swan boats, also stargazing at night, before sleeping serenely surrounded by bamboo forests overriding beach sound machines. Beyond, we find Oprah's pampered horses relaxing inside customized redwood stable clubhouses, able to wander adjoining Santa Ynez foothills along equestrian trails sprouting wildflowers overlooking Paradise Pacific views. Critics bemoan twee pets, yet she responds without regrets. These rescued fur babies offer more loyalty than humans while asking only for daily cuddles. Further towards the sea sparkles Winfrey's show Stopping Basketball half-court, flanked by a bathhouse with steam room, media suites, and open-air patios for hosting intimate gatherings around crackling fire pits as rotating celebrity friends arrive by helicopter, embracing Oprah's generous hospitality. I built this to share, not show off, because having started with absolutely nothing, I now can provide abundance, beauty, and meaning, rewarding those who matter most, she explains. Beyond lies even regulation sports turf yard for fun tournaments under swaying Italian cypresses converge towards dazzling aquamarine. Tiled swimming pool copying Hearst Castle Neptune style, but modernizing with cushioned lounge chairs and amphitheater seating integrated for afternoon entertainment. Whale watching underneath sun-tilted umbrella shades, having designed every square inch aligning her creative feminine vision, balancing strength, joy, and tranquility, we better understand why Oprah still flies friends using her private jet towards this spectacular refuge for intimate conversations, silent reading in pajamas, and soul-rejuvenating long ocean view walks, reinforcing lifelong bonds. Surely this California promised land paradise oasis spares nothing in spoiling lucky guests, while for crafty Oprah, real heaven splashes across simpler saltwater serenity. 3. Amancio Ortega. The notoriously reclusive retail titan Amancio Ortega, reserved founder of Inditex parent over globally beloved affordable fast fashion pioneer Zara, now towering largest apparel group worldwide, with over 7,000 stores across hundreds countries selling latest runway designs copied at fractional prices. As mysterious steward guiding his legendary firm already matching Gap and H&M sales combined, Ortega selectively steps from shadows, launching flagship towers symbolizing the ascendance of his discreet empire, increasingly dominating global attire, practically as influential as Steve Jobs. What's astonishing is fellow Spaniard Ortega crafted this historic achievement while shunning billionaires' lists for decades through determined stealth, slowly acquiring the most impressive architectural trophies for European headquarters based across beloved home nation, also never granting media interviews or displaying opulent wealth. Yet behind inconspicuous facade hides over $70 billion real estate portfolio, attracting global intelligentsia conversations given sheer ambition and quality across key structures, securing his legacy as perhaps greatest capitalist prodigy of recent times. Most visible in central Madrid crowns imposing 43-story, 660-foot-tall Torre Picasso, instantly dominating the Paseo de la Castellana skyline, representing model sleek 80s modernism externally but fully renovated inside at over $536 million cost. Europe's tallest skyscraper for many years serves as headquarters for phenomenally successful listed company Inditex, also housing famously shy Ortega's own 2-floor penthouse nesting over downtown. But surprisingly, except gaze across picturesque views from private iron balconies, the interior penthouse decorates minimally, almost like a monastic retreat, contrasting with billionaire stereotypes. Photos reveal designer furniture accompanying brick walls and oak bookshelves casually integrated into office meeting rooms, small kitchen and lounge areas lacking lavish accents found elsewhere, replaced by select Spanish artwork spotlit between open spaces kept obscured from prying eyes. Critics hailed Torre Picasso's astonishing scale, yet quiet, confident permanence, cementing mighty Zara as leading global fashion icon here, watching unfolding street scenes across sophisticated Madrid miles below their crowning stronghold. Beyond his prized skyward roost, retail king Ortega spent 15 years secretly accumulating properties facing central Calle Serrano, estimated over $400 million, creating entire street-facing fortresses, eventually owning both sidewalks. Regarded as an exclusive Golden Mile destination attracting luxury shoppers, in 2012 he bought a neighboring historic Paris building for a record $536 million euro price, now hosting a 4-story scaled Zara store, yet flanked alongside Stay's hidden entrance towards Ortega's personal residence, minimizing any publicity. Further, we discover more Inditex-owned structures filled with trendy partition cafes and display windows for other brands like Pool and Bear clothing, or Oysho lingerie, plus linear private garden pathway for VIP visitors seeking open-air respite from bustling urbanism surrounding this entire architecturally imposing city block monument devoted showcasing strength of his mighty retail group, thus allowing shy founder fading discreetly, walking along watching people entering stores once just fantasies when sewing lingerie as anonymous truck driver, nobody noticing so very long ago. 2. Larry Ellison. Legendary Oracle founder Larry Ellison, renowned as much for ruthless competitiveness and ostentatious billionaire fraternity excesses as pioneering enterprise database software radically improving business efficiency, security and insights across banking, telecom, retail plus government sectors over his half-century technology dominance. But behind the glossy magazine profiles documenting lavish lifestyles lay more philosophical visionary committed empowering customers to navigate increasingly complex information floods. Ellison overcame a modest upbringing marked by illness towards securing a place among iconic American capitalists like Rockefeller and Getty, completely on own terms, bullying timid opponents with charismatic intellectual intimidation along the costly journey. While relinquishing Oracle daily management control as Chief Technology Officer and Chairman, Larry secured astounding $975 million annual compensation guaranteed the next decade, demonstrating ruthless negotiation skills fine-tuned since college years, selling electronics gear out of his tiny Chicago apartment. Having earned over $65 billion total, becoming 7th richest human, Ellison certainly enjoys well-publicized playboy predilections like Grand Prix auto racing, mega yacht pursuits, celebrity pals, yet equally passionate intellectual arts patron, supporting medical research and ecological conservation efforts on acquired mega estates. His most monumental personal trophy, Crown Jewel Estate, undoubtedly shines brightest among Silicon Valley's elite Woodside Hills on 23 acres worth over $200 million, replicating 16th century Japanese feudal designs with exquisite authentic hand-carved structural elements, tiered Zen gardens, temple artifacts, plus floating event pavilions anchored across 7 structures linked through secret tunnels. Having demolished over a dozen existing homes after a gradual land acquisition campaign over several years, the vision Ellison executed flawlessly, importing specialty materials, invaluable artwork plus tree relocations, interweaving buildings perfectly blend contemporary luxury against epic Eastern backdrop. We enter past traditional gates towards stone walkways presenting delightful scenes from nature like maple-coated canyons to ocean views across his Bay Area fiefdom. Inside, soaring triple-height beamed ceilings sprawl great rooms merging future tech features like automated climate, media, and security controls operated by voice, integrating his cutting-edge Oracle Cloud infrastructure, managing household operations. Penthouse suite balconies reveal sweeping vistas from Mount Diablo across San Francisco towards Livermore Valley wine country vineyards, also owned by restlessly expanding Ellison leisure portfolio beyond even ambitious Virgin boss Richard Branson's grandest visions. Wander lower terraces to discover ethnic sculpture garden between world-class equestrian centers, then glimpse Lake Tahoe compound integrating modern guest chalets focused towards snowy Sierra Madres, or fly across Atlantic Ocean, inspecting his $60 million Rhode Island cottage estate St. Peter before jetting towards New Age Lake Garda, Italy villas fronting majestic Dolomite Alps. Befitting over-the-top magnate, crown-holding enterprise charismatic founder even snapped Hawaii's entire island Lanai for around $250 million and spends over $100 million for America's Cup mega yacht development, regularly hosting a list friends like Musk or DiCaprio, whom critics chide Ellison for pursuing risky reputational diversions, but also acknowledge Playboy persona spices up boring tech sector personalities, attracting innovators emulating brash college dropout turned capitalism arts patron icon. When asked regarding private compound extravagances benefiting few, Larry uses favorite retort, "Who said changing? The world must equal poverty," before revving my favorite Ferrari towards the next appointment, building monuments and memories destined becoming future business school case studies. 1. Mukesh Ambani. Finally, our apex first place slot celebrates energetic Indian industrialist Mukesh Ambani, shrewd empire builder who evolved his inherited family petroleum fortune towards world-scale megacorporations now dominating oil, gas, telecom and retail sectors across world's second most populated market, employing 250,000 workers through Reliance Industries. As pioneering patriarch Dhirubhai Ambani, son Mukesh followed tireless work ethic and insatiable hunger, rapidly expanding their polyester textile mills into behemoth energy plus chemical concerns, ambitiously branching financial services, pushing Reliance valuation past $175 billion, matching Western oil majors Exxon and Shell. Yet critics initially lambasted Ambani's over-the-top signature architectural indulgence, erecting record-shattering $1 billion Antilia residence, toting 27 stories, soaring over 570 feet tall, bizarrely contrasting still-developing neighborhoods lacking modern sanitation for average Mumbai cars. This controversial structure, with over 400,000 interior square feet of pampered luxury space, eventually employed 600 staffers catering every whim, almost representing societal inequality governments urged mitigating. However, Ambani defended Antilia as an aspirational symbol towards global standards for quality, efficiency and sustainability, arising in rapidly modernizing India through determination and courage, looking beyond outdated limitations. Love or critique proportions now dominating Mumbai's richest precincts, Ambani cemented household name recognition, showcasing their determination, bridging finest construction expertise combating weather, graft plus logistical obstacles like importing rare Italian marble, Scottish steel, and ancient temple artifacts interwoven ground upwards over 9 years towards completing modern architectural icon, thus dramatically crystallizing emergence of world's only $500 billion family-run conglomerate. Everywhere inside exhibits elaborate fusion of global sourcing excellence, from crystal chandeliers to intricate stone filigree flourishes hand-chiseled by master craftsmen. We enter past 9 high-speed elevators, able parking over 160 vehicles underneath into lower-level garages, before moving upstairs through entertaining spaces like grand ballrooms, art galleries, indoor atrium garden, commercial meeting facilities, exotic aquariums, then towards Ambani family's main 6-bedroom wing, perched over 30 floors, taken in spectacular Arabian Sea vistas. He awakens towards known exploring next industries, promising phenomenal scale-up operational efficiencies, benefiting millions of emerging consumers adopt the digital lifestyle decade ahead. While critics enjoyed blasting vulgar Ambani excess early on, pragmatic builder focuses relentlessly on global standard execution excellence around every customized square inch that critics later realized demonstrates symbolic arrival for Indian industry, besides cementing Ambani tribe household domination atop their nation's corporate hierarchy, managing huge swaths of strategic infrastructure influencing modern lifestyles integrated by technology across the world's fastest growing giant markets. When asked why obsess over such resplendent personal residence better suited royalty, Mukesh explains, India deserves local role models, thinking beyond limitations, aiming even higher global benchmarks across industries through world-class vision and determination, thus setting an example for fellow aspiring entrepreneurs to also dream big while delivering inclusive capitalism, improving consumer welfare regardless of background. After experiencing Antilia's astonishing scale and quality firsthand, visitors leave more appreciative of monumental efforts elevating Indian confidence towards leading sustainable technological change across the still developing world.